Guys, it's Kara. I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. I know I keep doing that. I start and I stop and I start and I stop with making videos, but I don't know. That's just the way it's gonna have to go. Um, but I moved again. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't made any videos because I've been one, just busy. Two, I've been so tired. I have not been healthy at all lately. Um, but the point of this video in particular is that I had that appointment uh, last Thursday with the specialist. It was a little bit less point on to what I was expecting, but that's all right. I still got some good information and some recommendations and whatnot. I'll let you guys know all of that stuff in a minute when I get my thoughts put together here. So I actually went to a arthritis and osteoporosis center specialize in that, but they also have a doctor that works with fibromyalgia and a little bit with chronic fatigue syndrome and POTS, I think. But he works mainly with older people, so that was a little bit different as well. I want to draw a diagram here quick because this is one of the most interesting things that he told me. I don't know if it's true or not really, but I am just excited to show you guys, I guess. So this is what a single illness looks like. A single illness with set symptoms and whatnot. And here is somebody who has a crossover of symptoms. It looks like a Venn diagram, and right in the middle here would be where they reside in between. So some symptoms of each, maybe all of each. Maybe they have 100% both illnesses. And you can keep adding to this, which I'll do here quick, just to make this video a little bit faster. My circles are not all the same size. I apologize. So this is kind of what it looked like when he showed me. Just a circle of all different size circles. They're kind of connected, and some of them connect with only one circle, some of them connect with 4 other circles, and whatnot. So he called this the realm of chronic pain syndromes. And he said that's where I'm living right now. And he doesn't know exactly where I fit, and he was also careful about like trying to pinpoint and diagnose me with just one thing, because he said anyone who's diagnosed with any of these does not fit exactly into that category, even if they're diagnosed with it. So he said the ones that I should be looking out for are POTS, fibromyalgia, and chronic fatigue syndrome. Like, those are the ones that I fit into quite a bit. But then again, like, just diagnosing with one, I mean, over time, he said that my symptoms are going to change and maybe change completely. So I have completely different symptoms by the time I'm 25, say. So I don't really know how my treatment's going to go from there, but he did have some recommendations just for my symptoms that bothered me more than others. And he also had a really neat way of having me explain my symptoms to him. I had written up a list because I knew I was going to forget stuff. But before I handed that list to him, he had me list my symptoms to him, just everything that I could remember, and that way he knew the things that were really bothering me, because the things that are more significant I'm going to remember. I'm 100% going to remember that I'm tired all the time. I mean, that's something that I live through every day. So, I don't know, he was really interesting. And he had a lot of knowledge about all the different syndromes to explain to me. I don't know. He knew a lot. I was happy with this visit. It was an hour long. We mostly just talked, I guess. That's pretty much all the information stuff that I have. Okay, I can go over the things that he told me to do next. So he wants me to go back and see my local doctor again, even though my local doctor was the one who didn't want to really move forward at all anymore. But I guess they're like passing notes back and forth between each other. So the new doctor will be able to tell him what he thinks about like my treatment plan and stuff, I guess. So I'm supposed to, like, in general, like, or the more natural things, I guess, I'm supposed to get aerobically fit as well as I can with my exhaustion and stuff, obviously. So he said swimming is one thing that he's like 100% recommending. If I can, he said to do 45 minutes, 4 days a week, just doing whatever I want in the pool as long as I keep moving and I'm like submerged so that I have some resistance. And he said that swimming is his recommendation for my aerobic exercise because of my hypermobility. And he also said my hypermobility is the one cause for all of my body pains. I don't know if that's 100% true, especially if I fall a little bit into the fibromyalgia area, because I do have muscle pains too, not just joints. But anyway, I do agree a lot with that because I'm super hypermobile. I will have to make a video on it separately sometime because I don't really want to get up and show all of that right now. But that's supposed to help a lot. And then I'm also supposed to, when I'm having one of my headaches that it's just always the same and it lasts forever, during a headache I'm supposed to go in and get a brain scan just to rule out some bad thing, I guess. I don't really know what it is, honestly. Like some defect in my brain. He doesn't think I have it, but it has to be ruled out before I can have any treatment done for my headache pain, if I would want to, obviously. And then also, he wants me to try at some point some type of sleeping medication because he thinks that my sleep is actually going to turn out to be a lot worse than I realize that it is. So I have to have a sleep study done first before I can get a sleeping medication, which I will definitely do the sleep study, but I don't know if I want to do the medication yet. We'll just see how everything turns out. But he said there's a lot of issues just from our short little talk that he said is wrong with my sleep. Like, at my age, I should be able to just go to sleep whenever I want. But right now, I can lay in bed for an hour, 2 hours, and just not be able to sleep. And then also, I don't really have problems with waking up, but he said that my sleep, I might not be getting as much deep sleep as I should. And then, one more thing, what was it? Oh, people my age also typically will try and sleep the absolute longest that they can until they have to get up and do what they need to do the next day. And for me, I just wake up whenever and I can't get back to sleep, so I have to just get up and get on with what I'm doing with my day. And I always wake up before my alarm goes off, which is one thing that he said is definitely like a show of my problems, because that is very abnormal for my age, apparently. I guess I'm going to stop here because this video is getting kind of long, but I hope you guys are enjoying just kind of hearing everything that's going on. I might actually go ahead and make that hypermobility video right now because I'm wearing tight pants that would show that pretty easily. Until then,